senza fare calcoli meschini e senza pretendere interessi.
On Ash Wednesday, the beginning of Lent, Pope Francis spoke at the general audience about the institution of the Jubilee and about its biblical significance. In the book of Leviticus, the Jubilee year appears as a time of peace and prosperity, a general amnesty, but above all as a great event of liberation for the people of God. With the Jubilee, the Pope said, those who had become poor had the necessities of life restored to them, while those who had become rich restored to the poor what they had lost. According to Pope Francis, the meaning of the Jubilee is conversion, opening one's heart with generosity, sharing riches fairly. But the biblical Jubilee is above all a Jubilee of mercy, because it is lived out by sincerely desiring the good of our brothers, to the point where it touches our pockets. The Pope's challenge to the faithful was clear: share what you have, welcome your neighbor, give to those in need a part of your earnings, your savings, a portion of the things you possess and sometimes waste, without making petty calculations, without exacting impossible interest rates as usurers do.
In questo giubileo il Signore tolga del cuore di tutti noi questa voglia di avere di più.
How many families are on the street, the victims of usury? Let us pray that in this Jubilee the Lord will take from our hearts this desire to acquire more through usury, that they might return to being generous and great-hearted. How many situations of usury do we see, and how much suffering and anguish among families? Very often, in desperation, men even arrive at the point of suicide because they can no longer cope. They are without hope, and no one extends a hand to help them, only a hand to demand they pay interest. Usury is a grave sin, a sin that cries out in the sight of God.
Perché non ce la fanno e non hanno la speranza, non hanno la mano tesa che li aiuti, soltanto la mano che viene a farle pagare gli interessi. È un grave peccato l'usura, è un peccato che grida al cospetto di Dio.